Hello and welcome to AGT Racer. On today's channel we have the final of Season 2, the Drivers Room Endurance Championship. And as we can see from round 7, we have Pluxaduck already the champion. And now it's all on Mack and Muller with 3 points between them to decide the final positions on the podium. But don't forget, the worst 2 places will be taken out of the points. As we start on the grid, we have Mungino in first place, and he's driving the Peugeot on Racing Softs. Plux on Racing Softs in the TS50. Muller in the Porsche on softs, then Senna on softs, Force on softs, Gadget on softs, V8 in the Audi on softs, Ben on softs, Mack on medium, Jammy on super softs, Daz on softs, Jules on softs, and then we got Rocker on softs, myself on racing softs, Canny in the Porsche on super softs, and at the back we have Jason on super softs. Okay, so here we are at the Circuit de la Sarthe for the last round of Season 2 Drivers Room Endurance Championship. We are all in the GR1 cars, as you can see. Now we know that Plux has already taken the championship for the 2nd time, so massive congratulations to Plux there. It's all about Mack, Muller and Nijogger now, as they're all off. Mungino's already lost the first place position there to Plux. And then we've got Muller in 3rd place, followed by Senna in 4th. Gadget jumping into 5th in front of Force there in 6th place, followed by V8, and then we have Ben, followed by Mack in 9th, followed by Jules in 10th place there. The well-known Atari livery of Rocker, and then we have myself in 12th place, up a couple of places from 14th. There's Canny in 13th, there's Jason in 14th, Jammy D in 15th, and Daz in 16th. Oh, both of them go very wide there, really wide. Oh dear, they've lost so much ground. Look at that on the map. We need to have another look at the start, and we will have a look at Daz's point of view, starting in 11th place, Mack obviously there in 9th place. So don't forget, it's all about Nijogger, Mack and Muller. In the championship points. And there we go, let's see what problems Daz had and Jammy had. They were very, very far back from the rest of the pack. There you see Rocker going on the undertake on Jules there, behind these two. Oh, I think Daz just clips Jammy D there. Jammy D goes a little bit wide, Daz loses a couple of places, and then Jammy D goes too hard on the accelerator and slows right down, twats head first into the wall. Oh, and he does it again, trying to get back on the track. So unfortunate. Daz obviously being an extremely gentleman, has waited for him. There's no need to though, as the mistake was Jammy's own. As we rejoin it at the front now, there we see Plux obviously already taken Mungino, charging in front again. There's 2-season champ. And obviously we don't have Nijogger in this race, so he'll be out of it for 2nd and 3rd. Unfortunately, 4th place may stay strong for Nijogger. So all down to Mac and Muller. Mac on 79 points and Muller is on 76 points. And Mac obviously starting very far back in 9th, where we have Muller in 3rd. There's a great shot of the cars there. There's Muller doing well there in 3rd. Looks like he'll be taking the 2nd spot if it stays anything like this. Followed by Senna. Senna having a good race there. 4's in 5th. We got a little pack forming here with 4's, V8 and Gadget. Obviously, if you want to join this DREC, we will open up to 2 tiers if we have enough people on a regular basis. You can see they're very all evenly matched. V8 just darting on the inside, having a look. Are they going to be able to take it on the tight corners here? There's been a problem up in front, I think. No problems. Senna there, and it's almost going to be 3 abreast. Someone has to give out. Little bumping and shoving there, shoulders and elbows wide, and 4's is cleanly through, followed by V8 and then Gadget. And then we got Ben and Mac still in 9th. He really needs to get in front of Muller. As we look at this train now with Jules in the front, followed by Rocker and myself. Jules going for the classic Volvo livery there. And back on the Atari livery is Rocker. And I'm in the slipstream here. I don't think there'll be enough room coming into the first corner. You can see I'm all over the back of Rocker now. Just trying to force him into making an error. Just haven't got the pace there. Maybe on this long straight. I'm right behind Rocker now. Get some slipstream. Use that extra boost to the push. And I've taken Rocker. But coming out of this chicane onto the next straight, if Rocker times this well, he'll be right behind me. Oh, he's just popped out in front, giving me the chance to slipstream again. And only just got Rocker there before we have to brake for the next chicane. Rocker is just out of the slipstream range at the moment. He's not able to gain a speed advantage now, coming up to the tight right-hander. But now he's all over the back of myself again. Move up the field now. As you can see, Mungino's dropped all the way down into 6th. Looks like he had a problem there. Well, Gadget goes wide there, trying to avoid Mungino. Losing a couple of places now. There's Max still in 9th. Moves Ben up into 7th. Mungino there in 6th. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Peugeot is extremely quick on the straights. There's 4's. in fifth now. He's quite close to Ayrton Senna, and Senna's a lot closer to V8 now. As we go through these fast corners. And Force having a look now as we come up to the little chicane. And then the very tight corners. Finishing the lap. Senna keeps him at bay. Now Mungino's in this mix. Mungino and Force in the Peugeot should be able to do really well coming down the main straight. Obviously all this we've seen now. Muller's moved up into second place. He's not too far away from Plux. There's V8 there, leader of the pack. They should all end up in slipstream range behind V8. V8 really pushing now to keep away. Skipping over the curb there. And there we see Force having a look on Senna. And Mungino started in the slipstream now. Let's have a look from Mungino's point of view. Big slide there from Senna. Manages to keep it on the track though. Gone slightly wide there, Mungino. As you see, Force behind Vendetta now. You'll see the power of this Peugeot. Look at that. Just breezing past Senna. Easy work. And as that happens, we see Force breezing past V8. Oh, Mungino's made up a lot of ground there. Let's see how he does now. He's in the slipstream of V8. V8's just got the slipstream of Force, but he's dropping off all the way. Just the power of this Peugeot is ridiculous on the straights. The top speeds and the acceleration. Oh, Force goes very wide there. Mungino has a little bit of a wobble. They're side by side now. So Mungino just slips in the back. On the straights, Peugeot destroy the others. But let's see how the others can do as we come up to the twisty sections. One more straight before all the twisty corners. And fast corners before the start-finish line. As Mungino's desperately trying to get past Force. On the outside, on the inside, leaving a bit of a door open and a bit of a knock from V8 there. Oh, Mungino's had a right spin. That's put him right down now. Ben and Mack are going to jump the places. Oh, it's really unfortunate for Mungino. Obviously, V8 didn't want to do that. He's dropped him down now. He's had another mistake there, V8. As we see Jules Air in 7th, the Atari of Rocca in 8th. Then myself in 9th, followed by Mungino and V8. There's another train of 4 here. I'm having a look on the inside of Rocca, just managing not to get past. Rocca shuts the door, got Mungino right behind me. As we're coming up to the fast corners, Mungino may drop off a little bit and then have us on the straights. Oh, Rocca leaves the door open for me there. Oh, just couldn't get past. Not enough room, skipping over the curb. Mungino's trying to find a way through. I should have the acceleration in the Porsche on Mungino. Through the corners and exiting, as we see in the background there. Gadget going, must have had a problem as well, dropping all the way down into 11th place. He jumps in front of Jules now. Now let's have a look as we go through here. Final corner before the long straight. Mungino's in the slipstream now. V8 goes a little bit wide behind. You can see the power there. It's easy work for Mungino, easy work. I jump in the slipstream and you'll see just how fast it is. Unable to recatch Mungino up now. He's almost on the all over Rocker there. V8 sliding through, great move, very risky, very dangerous, quite aggressive, but good move. We're side by side now. Great battling all through the field. We see Mungino a little bit slow exiting those corners, not able to get onto the back of Rocker. If he keeps it smooth through, oh, Rocker doesn't, he's all over the place, and Mungino, oh dear. It looks like Rocker's twatted into the wall. Mungino's had a bit of a problem there, unless it was Mungino that caused the problem. Unlucky for both those guys there. As we haven't been down the field yet, so we'll go start. Unsurprisingly, Plux is in first place, but Muller is right on the back of him now. There's barely anything in between these two guys. Just out of the slipstream range. And then we got the battle with Force and Senna for third. Force dropping in behind Senna, charging in that Senna darts behind. As I was saying, he's charging in the Peugeot. Great work from Force, up into third place. There we got Senna giving him some flashing. Senna should be quicker through the twisty corners and fast corners. There we go there. He needs to be at least on the back or in front of Force before they get to the straight. Senna now having a look. Got that extra boost there, shuts the door on Force. Great battling for third place, guys. Very clean. That's where Senna wanted to be. Try and build some distance now. At least try and keep Force out of slipstream range. I think he's in the slipstream there. Look by the end of this straight. Maybe even before. Force will be all over him. Look at that. How fast that is. 215 miles an hour compared to 200. Really charging now. As he powers through the chicane there. The distance is pulled away from Senna. As we have a look at the back now, Ben doing well in 5th place. My dark horse this season hasn't really been done as I'd hoped. Hopefully next season. There's Mac in 6th. Now he's 3 points in front of Muller. And V8 there after all his commodities in 7th place. Followed by myself, being hunted down by Gadget in 8th and 9th, side by side. As we come through the first tight section after the straight. Good move by Gadget there. Able to jump into the slipstream of Gadget. And we're side by side again. Gadget leaving the door open for me there. In the slipstream now. Side by side, I'll back out a little bit. Don't want to be going side by side through here. Very tricky corners. Have to brake early, otherwise you don't want to brake late. But that's given Gadget the opportunity to jump in front. Maybe out the slipstream range. As we look there, Mungino in the wars with Jules. You can see the power difference charging away there, the Peugeot. And Jules in the background there. As we see Rocker all the way now in 12th place. Jamie, after his incident with Daz at the beginning of the race, is moved up into 13th. Lost so much time earlier. There's Jason in 14th. Canny in 15th. Daz way at the back in 16th. Lost far too much time. And there's the champion. Looks the duck, charging away. You can see the other videos of the DREC on Plux the Ducks channel, or Muller_CJ, there he is there. They also do the commentary and the Sunday races. Looks like he might have had a problem there with Force jumping in front. Great work from Force. He's lost some time to Plux as Muller. And Muller's got Senna behind him. This could be working out well for Mac. There's Ben there. And Mac in the background in 6th place. Gadget pulls in front of V8, who goes slightly wide. There he is. May just be out the slipstream. And myself in 9th place. Mungino charging away from Jules now. Starting to hunt myself. Jamie D also live streams these races, so please catch his YouTube channel out as well. And there's Jason in 14th. Daz has made his way up into 15th because Canny has pitted. Right now is 2nd place for us. He's pulling away from Muller. You see Muller in the background there. We've Senna right on his back. Oh, big mistake from Force, gifting Muller 2nd place again and putting Senna back into 3rd. Oh, that's unlucky from Force there. You want to make that up. It's got to wait now until the main straights. That's where he'll make the bulk of his time up. Senna's having a great drive today. Up into 3rd. 2nd is within vision. A good smooth drive from Ben there in 5th place. Mac in 6th, going for the longest stint on the mediums. Let's see if it'll work. And there's Gadget with V8. He's in the wars today, V8. So Gadget might have had a little mistake, or V8's just had a supercharge there. Be very close to the slipstream as we enter the straight. Breezing past Gadget there. Gadget will drop back into his slipstream. There may be enough time. See V8 there trying to break the slipstream. Gadget now in his slipstream. Go good exit both the guys. I don't think there's going to be enough room though for Gadget to do anything. Oh, very close there, Gadget. He's lost a little bit of time there, just possibly catching the tail end of the slipstream. He may have lost his opportunity there. Gadget, I see myself in the background. Mungino chasing hard. Maybe not after the after this next straight. Mungino keeps it smooth through these corners, which he does. He may have the power in that Peugeot to be on the back of me by the end of this straight. We're going to run out of room though. We have Rocker all on his own in 11th. Jules now getting in the mix with Jason. Jason having a look on the inside. Too tight though. Slowed him right down on the exit. Now he needs to wait again. And there's Jamie really trying to make up after a disappointing start. He's already changed for tyres. It's Canny there after his stop in 15th. Looks like Daz has had enough for today. Pluck staying out. There's Miller there pulling away now from Senna. Senna's tyres are a little bit more worn. Oh, looks like no, Senna might have had a problem there, because now Force is in 3rd place. Senna really wanting to catch that back up now. Gadget with V8 still all over him. I've got Mungino really pushing now behind myself. As we will have a look with Muller and Force trying to take advantage of the speed on the straights. We'll be looking for these guys to pitch quite soon. There's Senna there, really want to make up his after his mistake. See Max steady in 6th. Fuel just under half a tank. Racing mediums. See V8's burned a lot more fuel. Looks like here Gadget may have had a mistake there. Now V8's in front and pulled away slightly. As you see in the background there, Mungino's taken myself. Let's see if Gadget can pull anything back. He's just a bit too far away now from V8. Let's see if I can do anything back to Mungino. Fuel's a lot worse for myself. We'll be looking to pit quite soon. So this is where the Porsche should gain, using that extra power, extra boost. Remember though, Mungino is on pole, and a mistake like that won't help. Drops me off a little bit now from Mungino. Oh, Mungino's gone wide and had a bit of a wobble. He hasn't lost too much time though. Very lucky there, good handling. Oh, flying there, a bit late on the brakes. Managing to catch up slightly, making too many errors. Senna's in the pits, Mungino jumps in the pits. I'll stay out. As we're still on board now with Plux charging away in front. Will we see Muller come into the pits? And more importantly, will he get out in front of Senna? Yep, Muller decides to jump into the pits. There we got Fours. Fours' fuel is okay for another couple of laps, but his tyres are quite worn. He decides to jump in the pits as well. We got Ben in 4th place. He's having a very smooth drive. His tyres are in fantastic condition, and his fuel's in a very good place as well. Could be an interesting move. It promotes him up into 2nd for now. And Max deciding to stay out. Fuels and tyres in a good position. As we see Gadget in the pits. V8 coming to the pits as well. Myself in the pits. Oh, twatting the wall on the way in. There's Senna now. Will Senna be able to get out in front of Muller? He hasn't been able to, or Fours. So this could be quite interesting. We got Fours on the back of Muller here, a little bit off, but now we've got the straights to contend with. And there's Senna in 6th place. Jules in 7th place, in front of Gadget, who is in 8th after his stop. V8 in 9th place, and Mungino doing very well on the undercut in 10th from myself. Jamidi jumping in front as well in 11th, and then myself there in 12th after the pit stop. Rocker's already pitted, Jason's already pitted. Looks like we've lost someone else as well. There's the race leader. Let's have a look at the timing board now. 42 seconds Plux is in front of Ben, and we got Mac 7 seconds behind. Muller 15 seconds behind Mac. It's all going to be very interesting. Plux on an absolute charge. Is there anyone who can challenge him for season 3? There's Ben in second place, with Mac in third. Oh, he's having some problems there, Matt. Just clipping the dirt. As we see Muller there, fourth, hovering in the back like a dark shadow. Got to keep it smooth now to get onto the back of Muller. Muller will probably be quicker through the final section. The hot pursuit Gadget, who we saw battling with V8 earlier. Gadget really raking some time up now through these corners. He's almost on the back of fours. He's in slipstream range. He is in slipstream range. Just not close enough. And there's myself in 12th place with Rocker behind. Jason in last place there. Plux finishing lap 11. And restart and starting lap 12. Great charge from Plux. As we finally see Ben into the pits. Will Mac follow? May have had enough of these tyres. Put some racing super softs on. No, he's staying out. Might want to have a charge at the end. There's Muller in the background. There's 3 points separating these two. And don't forget, Mac has still got a pit. Muller's 3 points behind in the championship. And there's fours, dropping off a little bit in fourth now. Centre arse on a little charge. As Ben drops out into 6th place. Fresh tyres and fuel though, just in front of the battle between Jules and Gadget. That was lucky for Ben. Now he just needs to try and keep well away. Goes a little bit wide there. Jules. Gadget a lot smoother, but he didn't lose much pace though. Could be on the back of Ben. He's not able to go for the lunge there. They have a smooth exit. Oh, he goes a little bit wide, but it hasn't slowed him down too much. Just in the slipstream now of Ben. Maybe. I don't know if we'll be able to do much. He's going to run out of room. He needs to have a good exit from these corners now. I think he knows it. It's much smoother. I think he knew that he messed up on the first one. Now he's right. He's really in a good position. Can he jump in front before he'll get to the side before the tight corner? He's having a look on the outside. Can it dart inside maybe? No, he's just sticking to Ben like glue. And maybe if he has enough room, although Jules will be having to fuel save very shortly. His fuel's almost gone. He needs to pit again. And maybe an error of judgment there on the fuel side, but he jumps in front of Ben for now. Ben now will catch his slipstream before we get to the... No, he's decided to come out of the slipstream, Ben. As we are in the final section with all the twisty corners, fast corners, and then a very tight chicane at the end. Oh, he's very close now, Ben. Jules will be jumping into the pits. See where Jules will end up. Promotes Ben up into 6th and Gadget in 7th. Ben into 6th place, Gadget in 7th, V8 in 8th. And Mac obviously deciding to stay out again. There's V8, Jules. Will he be able to jump in front of Rocker? And looks like I've had a mistake. Rocker's in front of me. And he hasn't been able to. Jules is out in 9th place. Rocker there in 10th. I'm having a bit of a nightmare in this last 20 minutes. In 11th there, Jammy D in 12th. Jason 13th. And here's Plux. As Mack is into the pits, he needs to have an absolute blinder of a charge. He's going to lose it to Force and Senna. If it stays like this now, he could lose it to Gadget as well. He's in 6th so far. Oh, he's dropping down the field there, Mac. Where's he going to come out? Now he comes out in 8th place. If it stays like this, Muller's got the 2nd place in the championship. It's not worked out for Mac there. But he will be able to have an absolute charge now. Maybe gain a few places back. Fours in great work there in 3rd place. And Senna. Gadget there battling his way all the way up into 5th now. Great work. He's been in the wars today as V8. As you can see, guys, very respectful driving from all these guys in the driver's room. You should join. We've got a channel on Discord, and it's all going very professional in the right direction. We've got a super formula, the new F1 style car in GT, starting on Sunday. And there's Matt there in 8th place. He might have to settle for 3rd in the championship. But that's still great work from Mac. As you can see now, he's on absolute charge. As we see there, will Mac make it to the end of the race to get another lap in? He will. I was wrong, I was looking at the time wrong. We got 10 minutes left of the race. I thought that was the end of the race there. So there will be about another 3 laps, 2 or 3 laps left. Mac may be able to take Ben. Both on fresh tyres. Obviously Mac on the super soft is really charging now. He could take Ben and V8 at this rate. There's V8, there's Ben, there's Mac. Still don't think he'll be enough really. He ideally needs to be in 3rd place. He needs to be a position behind Muller. Just out of the slipstream range for both the guys there. Mac wanting to make it up through the corners, especially with those racing softs, brand new. Just out of the slipstream range again. You may catch it towards the end of the corner, but not going to be enough. Ben going a little bit wide there. Mac following him. When we start getting to the final sector, we'll probably see Mac there taking Ben at the rate he's going anyway. You see V8 there, you can see what's going on in the background. Here we are riding on board with Ben. Mac now want to try and make up as much time. Let's see how tight he's gone through there. As we're coming up to the final couple of corners, Mac is very close, but just great driving from Ben, very smooth, not braking under pressure, plus he's trying to charge down V8, and there he is, right next to V8. And Ben's, Mac is having a look there, looks like V8's holding this pack up a little now. Oh, a little bit of a nudge there, slowing Ben down a little bit, knocking V8 off his stride. Very lucky there, not to be spinning on the dirt. Oh, as Mac has a look on the cheeky inside there. He's just jumped Ben. Ben will have the slipstream now. Just that little momentum. Sink through the corners, give him Matt the opportunity. Now he's got the slipstream of V8, darts in front of him, charges across the track, He won't want to do that at all. It's reset him. Oh, that work he did for nothing. Unlucky there, but we've still got Ben on the charge. 5 minutes left. There'll be another lap after this. But now catching the tail end of the slipstream. We want a good exit out of here. Everybody's been after V8 today. Certainly fighting all the way, V8. With that Moose charging down behind him. Oh, thought he was going to have a wobble there. Ben very smooth out of that corner, right in the slipstream now. Will he be able to dart in front before the corner? He just isn't able to. Ben really gained in the final sector on V8. Let's see if he can do it again. There we have it, he's slowly gaining. Couple of chicanes coming up, fast and slow. A little bit wide there, Ben. Losing a little bit of time. Very smooth drive from V8. Oh, Ben have a little wobble there. There's Mac trying to claw his way back. Was so close to getting the positions up on those guys. As we have a look down the field now, we've got 2.5 minutes left. Ayrton Senna is right on the back of Fours. Could he grab the final podium position? We've got Muller there in second place. A long straight in front of the others. This is a battle for the podium now. Final spot. Any mistake, you've got Gadget in the background. There's Gadget there. You can see the podium. One more lap after this. Oh, mistake from Fours there. Acceleration of Senna, but the Peugeot with the slipstream now should absolutely fly past Senna. He's on mediums though. But so is Fours. Fours on the inside. Senna trying to go around the outside. I don't know why he did that. That's left the door wide open now for Gadget. Side by side. Gadget's drive just that little bit better, but Senna's on the inside of the corner. But the outside of the next one, oh, he's gone wide again. Oh, that slowed him right down. Will these guys have another lap in them? Oh, Gadget's made a mistake there. He's gone quite wide. And so did Senna. As we go into the last 30 seconds now. Plux, this will be his final lap. He may be the only one on their final lap. Let's have a look at Muller now. Oh, Muller having a bit of a mistake there. Yep, Muller will be completing another lap. Oh, Four's gone very, very wide there. And that's it, it's the final lap for these guys now. And there we see Four's in third place, Gadget in fourth on the last lap, taking the position from Senna. Unlucky from Senna there, he's almost had the podium position. And look at this now, we've got Mack in sixth, seventh place V8 under a challenge by Ben. What's happened there? We'll come back to that and have a look. The final section left. As we see Mack on his charge. As where we left them, Mack was a couple of seconds behind Ben. He's made that time up now. On the slipstream, in front of Ben now. Oh, Ben's still got the inside line. He's giving it back to Mack. And let's see what happened with V8. Oh, he just clipped the dirt there, had a massive slide. Giving Mack and Ben the opportunity to get right close. And massive slide again. Almost shuts the door on Mack. But Mack and Ben go through. And Matt there. Everything's smooth so far. Still very smooth. There's V8 having taken the position back from Ben. Superb racing. And Jules there in ninth, all over the dirt. Jules going very wide there. But it will matter not. Jules will be taking the checkered flag in ninth place. Great drive from Jules. As we see Rocker there in the Atari, taking the final championship points there. And great work from Muller to be second in the championship. There's myself coming home in 11th place. Strategy not working out today. All the driving for myself. There's Jammy D taking home 12th place. Great drive from all the guys today. Unfortunate for those at the back. There's Jason sliding there in 13th. If he's not careful, he's going to be lapped. It looks like he already has been lapped. As we see there, Plux charging away. And Muller there in second place. And as it will finish, Plux in the is the champion, as we all know. Followed by Muller, followed by Mack, and then Knee Jogger. Guys, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Very close to the 100 subscribers now, so I need to get that first milestone out of the way. Okay, see you next time. And now in a surprising twist, don't forget at the start I said the worst two places will be taken out, which therefore means that Mack is second in the championship on 87 points, Muller on 84 points, and Knee Jogger, who was not in the race, on 64. So great work from Mack and Muller, and also the champion Plux.